Finally. We back outside. We back outside. Let's go. It's time.
It was like watching Raiders of the Lost Ark and then immediately watching Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, where you go from watching a 28-year-old Indiana Jones
About to be a movie. About to be a movie, man. Let's do it.
to watching a 45-year-old version of him.
It's a movie!
I mean, Harrison was trying his best, but it's just not the same.
That was sick. That was sick. That was sick.
Everybody gets it.
Daniel. That was fun, huh?
Daniel Jones followed the same Sammy D. Geno path.
I got 2 Russian tutties. 2 Russian tutties. Oh!
QB sneak merchant.
You going crazy.
Escape the Big Apple, live up to your potential.
And he not playing with them boys.
Dimes started falling from the sky.
Great throw by Danny Dimes.
Indianapolis's offense spent more than half the year as the #1 scoring O.
The Colts now have 40 points for the second time this season.
DJ pulling off a Lloyd Christmas and totally redeeming himself.
Goal line touchdown for the Colts. Thomas
5 TDs along the ground.
touchdown.
Let's go!
Daniel Jones, a rushing score. His 4th rushing touchdown this season.
19 through the air.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Close to 240 passing yards per game.
Looking deep down the field, and it is caught by Pittman.
A 100 rate.
Nice throws, man.
Over 8 yards per attempt. A 68% completion rate.
Those are money, baby. Those are money.
He was the difference maker.
Can't be denied. Can't be denied. Can't be denied, all right?
When he went down, the rest of the cards crumbled, so now they have to see if he can pick up where he left off. If he can, JT goes back to being in sync.
Big run down the far sideline, 30. He's at the 20. Speed to burning. Jonathan Taylor's ran out of bounds.
Defenses just keyed on him when the passing attack wasn't popping, but when it was, Taylor was shredding.
Cuts back to his right. Spinning upfield, still going. Slips out of a tackle. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown!
Still led the league with 18 rushing TDs,
Touchdown! The trifecta again!
close to 1,600 yards,
Got a chance!
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor!
4.9 a pop.
You the best in history. Come on. You the best in history.
And their primary 4 pass catchers just filled out the band perfectly. Alec Pierce led the league in yards per catch for a 2nd year in a row.
Back to the end zone, it's Alec Pierce.
21 per catch, led the team with just over 1,000 yards, first 1K season of his career.
Pierce has got it! Catch for Alec Pierce! Touchdown!
They chose to hand him the coin, which led to the departure of Michael Pittman, who led the team in receptions with 80 and receiving TDs with 7 over 750 yards.
He's in! He stretched the ball across the goal line.
So Josh Downs needs to be more than a great 3, over 500 yards and 4 scores in 2025.
Goes in the end zone, caught! Touchdown! Josh Downs!
Let's go, baby.
They signed Nick Westbrook-Akine, a 300 to 400 yard type guy with the Titans, but didn't see much action with Miami last year. Does look like they've got their tight end for years to come.
Tyler Warren has a touchdown in 3 straight games.
Tyler Warren with 4 TDs, 76 catches, over 800 yards to start his career.
Stretching for the pylon. Touchdown! Tyler Warren!
Jones was like, wait, so pass blocking is a thing?
From the jump. From the jump. From the jump. Let's go.
He used to get planted on the regular in New York, not in Indy.
Let's go. Let's go get one. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Only 29 sacks taken, 7th fewest.
He backs to throw, throws upfield, wide open, Tyler Warren, and he waltzes in.
Left tackle Bernard Ryman, left guard Quentin Nelson, center Tanner Bordolini, right guard Matt Goncalves. Their starters in 2025 all returning for 2026. The feeling is get a full year with Jones on offense, a full year of Sauce on defense, and we're dancing.
And then when we had the knockout punch, we got the freaking knockout punch by the offense right there.
And they need that to happen based on what they gave up for him.
Massive trade in the AFC. Ian Rappaport tweeting it. The Jets are trading Sauce Gardner to the Colts.
Big picture 2025, 23rd in yards per game allowed.
Left end zone, pass is caught.
24 points per game given up.
He turned it upfield, he will for the
26th on third down. Pass rush could be more effective, middle of the pack in sacks and worse in sack percentage.
Here comes the rush by the Colts, and they sack him inside the 25-yard line.
They didn't close the deal at a high enough rate.
Stafford looks left in the pocket, and he is driven down. A sack for the Colts.
They gave up the second most passing yards per game.
Deep ball, and there's Robinson. Touchdown!
Because they faced the second most pass attempts of any team.
That ball's going to be caught at the first down inside the 20-yard line. Parker Washington is still on his feet.
They didn't fare as bad based on volume.
Is an overthrow picked off by Cam Bynum.
Holding quarterbacks to a sub-90 rate.
Andrew, I wish I could tell you what that dance is, but I am not familiar with that at all.
And their front might not have bothered quarterbacks enough, but they were second in yards per carry allowed down low. You wouldn't think Grover would be good in the trenches, but Stewart isn't a skinny blue Muppet. He's a K-Dot fan. If you don't come for the chili, what'd you come for? Over 50 tackles as the big body DT in the middle.
Herbert pumped, knocked up in the air. Who's got it? The Colts do. Big man pick. Grover Stewart.
And they had 3 guys with 100+ tackles, but none of them are coming back. They're trotting out 2 new inside linebackers. No more Jermaine Pratt, 101 tackles in just 12 games.
And speaking of stopped, Jermaine Pratt.
His partner, Zaire Franklin, also left town. 125 raps last year, plus 2 sacks.
The Colts have recovered a loose football.
They replaced one with another triple-digit tackle guy at least. Akeem Davis-Gaither, a career high in starts and tackles, took down 117 ball carriers for the Cardinals.
And then it's picked over the middle, Davis-Gaither.
And they drafted C.J. Allen with their second-round draft pick.
Very good chance he could have heard his name last night. He falls into the second round into this range, and it's the good fortune of the Indianapolis Colts. They not only just got a linebacker to put in the middle of their defense, they got a leader that they can establish in the middle of their defense.
But they cut ties with strong safety Nick Cross and his 120 takedowns, a pick and 2.5 sacks last year.
Cross with the sack.
Taking his spot potentially, their third-round pick, A.J. Halsey.
And then watch him plant and drive. He's really good at reading the quarterback and positioning himself to make plays on the football. Here he is doing it down in the red zone and doing it in the SEC at a very high level.
Free safety Cam Bynum.
Let's go, baby!
Held his targets to a nice low 60s rate.
No, sir!
81 tackles.
We almost dropped it.
4 picks.
Picked off by the Colts. That's Cam Bynum at the 42-yard line.
Great debut with the shoe.
I don't even know what to say at this point.
All 4 of Indy's corners with sub-90 rates allowed. Charvarius Ward only got in 7 games. Solid when he was healthy.
Steps back to the 41. Throws it incomplete.
Same for Sauce. Gardner only got in a few games post-trade.
Sauce Gardner nearly had his first big impact play as a Colt.
Kenny Moore not returning. Kept things in the mid-80s rate-wise on his way out.
House call for Kenny Moore.
Took a flyer on corner Cam Taylor-Britt, who was CB1 material for a bit in Cincinnati. Not last year, though, which is why he was available. DB Mekhi Blackman held quarterbacks to a sub-90 rate, 2 picks, over 60 tackles, full year, 11 starts.
And it's picked off. This time it's intercepted by the Colts, and it's Mekhi Blackman.
They need more help from their front, though. Laiatu Latu, the one guy who did his part,
Picked off. Laiatu Latu with the interception.
Oh,
led the team in QB hits.
nah. That was Latu?
8.5 sacks.
Who had that on their bingo card to start out?
Defensive end Samson Ebucom, 2 sacks, 14 games, so he isn't coming back. And neither is defensive end Kwity Paye,
Brissett ducks and takes a sack.
who only managed 4 bags. They picked up Arden Key, a 4 to 6.5 sack guy 4 years running.
Pressure up the middle. In trouble, and down he goes.
He joins defensive tackle DeForest Buckner, only played 10 games, racked 4 quarterbacks in that window.
Plants. Here comes the rush by the Colts. They twist him down, and it's DeForest Buckner back to the 44-yard line.
Colts used 3 different kickers last year. Spencer Schrader finished and went 13 for 14 on field goal attempts, 14 for 14 on extra points, so game on.
Kick is on its way. Headed for the uprights, and it is good.
2 questions with their offense. Will DJ pick back up where he left off? And what will the absence of Pittman mean? Pierce and JT should keep doing their thing, but they may have to step up their games even more. Defensive front 7, key for Quiddy. That's a 4-sack guy for a 4-sack guy. Rest of the front 3 are the same. If Buckner plays all year, that would make a big difference. Revamped second level. Davis Gaither, a 100-plus tackle dude, in for Franklin, who was also a triple-digit tackle dude. Allen and Bryce Betcher, a 4th-rounder who may be a steal, filling the void left by Pratt. In the secondary, give them Sauce for a full year with Ward, and they play the pass better than last year. They do need somebody to step up and fill the void left by Moore, though. Halsey having a chance to start next to Bynum, with Cross no longer in the building. Colts have a favorable schedule in theory, 9th easiest if you go by their 2026 opponents' expected win totals. Indy's own over-under mark sits at 7.5, so what's their ceiling if their roster was even just 1 game better than that? Tough first 3 games, but let's give them a home win over Houston, followed by wins over Washington, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, and Minnesota. They take Miami, the Giants, sweep Tennessee, and beat Cleveland before a Week 18 home win over Jacksonville. That's a 10-win season. When I dug into the game preview guy bag, I found 8 wins at least. For one reason or another, it's a team that's come up short of double-digit wins the last 5 straight years, so not sure how many more than 8 they finish with. What does our panel of experts have to say, though? It's record prediction time.